This is an emergency show. Emergency show. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Not Just Sports by No Leps. To my regular followers, this is going to be a little bit of a different show. We got some things that we need to discuss. Chauncey Rogers, what's up, baby? We got some things we need to discuss. Donald Chandler, what's up? In this semi-pro football world. And some people ain't gonna like what I have to say. Some people might threaten me, might jump me, and who knows, might even try to hurt me. Who knows? But I participate in this football world, the semi-pro football world, and I believe in being proactive instead of reactive. I really do. Walt Miles, what's up? What's up? So, there's going to be a lot of people out here in the semi-pro football world who ain't going to like what I have to say. Some, I'm telling you, some might be mad at me. Some might try to hurt me. Some might call me a sucker, call me soft. I don't know. I don't even care. But there's things that need to be said that goes on in this semi-pro football world that we need to discuss. And real talk, with the way black people hurt each other, diminish each other, fight each other, the shit is sad. The shit is really sad. And people wonder why. Okay, there go Craig Stewart. Zion Williams officially declares for the NBA draft. So I'm going to tell people what the problem is, what my problem is. Yesterday, I participate as the head coach of the Long Island Red Devils. I participate in a league called the Elite Football Association, also known as the EFA. Okay? We was once called the 5-Star. This is my 4th year participating in semi-pro football. I participated years back in coaching the Queens Vikings and didn't like the atmosphere because there was a lot of fighting and all types of shit like that. So I stepped away. I was brought back by a guy named Matthew Schreck. I was getting ready to leave again, but then I was brought back by Dennis, and I've been here ever since. Dennis Machado, and I've been here ever since. And the biggest problem, what's up, Nolan? What's up? The biggest problem semi-pro football has is the lack of control, lack of self-control, and lack of self-discipline. Lack of self-control, lack of self-discipline. Again, a lot of people ain't gonna like what I gotta say. But I believe in being proactive instead of reactive. Now, if anybody knows me, as far as this football shit is concerned, I have always been the guy talking about let's be proactive about fights instead of reactive about fights. I've always been that guy about fighting. I've always been that guy from day one. So let me tell you what happened yesterday. Yesterday, I went, there's separate chat rooms. EFA has a chat room, TFL has a chat room, MLF has a chat room, NEFL has a chat room. Those are 4 different leagues. The same player, the same type of player, the same player basically participates in all 4 leagues. So when I post in the TFL page, they always take it as me trying to throw shade at the TFL. when that's not the case. I'm never trying to throw shade at the TFL. I got guys who participate in the TFL. I was almost participating in the TFL this year. So, with that being said, I wanted my message to get across. I went in the EFA room. And I posted in the EFA room, the TFL stands for the Fight League. Again, not throwing shade at the TFL, because there was fights in the TFL, there's fights in the EFA, there's fights in the NFL, there's fights in the MLF. But here's the problem. In this year, the TFL is in week 3. And in 3 weeks, they've had 3 fights. 3 weeks, they've had 3 fights. And the fights are getting more and more and more aggressive with each one. Hi, baby. More aggressive with each one. Now, they had a fight where a kid, now they're going to tell you that the kid got hit with some shoulder pads. A kid got punched in the face. Listen, I've seen a real live $150. A $150 is a slash across the face. I've seen it before. You can't tell me, they can't tell me that the kid got caught with a pair of shoulder pads as clean as that cut was across the face. So the problem is the fights are getting more aggressive with each one. Each fight is getting more aggressive. I went to a TFL game yesterday. Again, there's fights in all leagues. Went to a TFL game yesterday. There was a fight at the league at the game with the field marshal there, filming everything was going on. It was still a fight. Then they had a fight where, same day now, where a kid gets dumped on the sideline and he looks like their sideline tried to jump on him or whatever, and then the other team comes off the other sideline to fight. Minnie Albright, what's up, baby? Comes off the other sideline to come protect their player and fight while the commissioner is there. The $150 happened while the assistant commissioner was there. They try to tell you, oh, this shit didn't happen. Peace. What's up, Andy? Yeah, what's up, Bam? They try to tell you that this shit didn't happen. He got hit with shoulder pads. Listen, nobody here is stupid. So shit was lit yesterday, huh? Yeah, shit was lit yesterday. So nobody here is stupid. If I showed you a picture of the kid, that is not no shoulder pads. So again, yesterday I posted in the EFA page where there's TFL players, TFL coaches, TFL owners. I posted in the EFA page the TFL is the Fight League. So here's where it got kind of funny for me. Another owner in the TFL comes on and says, why are you throwing shade at the TFL? Why do you have issues with the TFL? Why do you have issues with the TFL? Have issues with the TFL? My man, this is not a TFL problem. This is a semi-pro football problem. Because this shit happens in the EFA too. And if the shit happened in the EFA, I'm bringing attention to it just like I do in the TFL, just like I would do with the MLF. If I see it, I'm bringing attention to it because the shit is stupid. Y'all want to get mad when Nipsey Hussle gets killed, but you're willing to kill a dude over football because that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. Somebody's going to have to die for these league officials, coaches, owners, and players to see the bigger picture. Somebody's going to have to die. And it's sad. So when I posted that shit yesterday in the EFA page, one of the owners from the TFL came to me, yo, this shit is corny because you could have posted it in the TFL page. If I would have posted it in the that shit happened, how the F is that shade? Cause I'm gonna tell you, if I would have posted it in the TFL page, my message wouldn't have got across. Because they would have been like, oh, Epps is throwing shade at the TFL league. What they say, you should have posted in the New York City page. What's the difference between the New York City page, the TFL page, the EFA page? The same people are on all three pages. So it doesn't matter. So they thought, now, I'm going to be honest. I am definitely a dude that plays the head game. I'm definitely a dude that will play the head game through Facebook and all that other shit. I'm definitely that dude, 100%. I'm definitely a petty dude, 100%. But when it comes to this fighting shit, I've always been the guy pushing, we gotta do more to stop fighting. We gotta do more to stop fighting. Now, sure is last year, same league guy went to his car for his gun. Let's have a real conversation. Because what happened after that was the TFL went on live and they kind of brushed over the issue. And the owners and the players allowed them to brush over the issue. Somebody's going to have to die. Black people, you got mad when Nipsey Hussle was killed. You got mad when Nipsey Hussle was killed. I saw you on Facebook. But then you'll turn around and you continue I'm going to call it what it is, even though there's white folks in here watching. I'm going to call it what it is. You continue the nigga nonsense. It makes us look sad. It makes us look bad. I've always been that guy pushing the agenda on fighting or fixing the fighting issues. So I posted that at the EFA, and the guys came from my head like, yo, that's corny. Yo, it's mad corny. You should have posted it in the TFL page. Why didn't you post it in the TFL page? Why did I post it in the TFL page? Because if I posted it in the TFL page, they will not hear me. I posted it in the EFA page. I posted it in the EFA page where there's TFL players. So I'm not hiding from nobody. You could have screenshotted that shit and put it right in the TFL page. I was hoping somebody would screenshot that shit and put it in the TFL page. But this is what would happen. Yo, Epps is corny. Epps is whack. Epps is soft. Epps is a coon. Epps is a sellout. You don't even know what a coon and a sellout is. You don't even know what it is. If I'm a coon and I'm a sellout, you damn sure don't know what a coon or a sellout is. So we got these young men, and it contradicts the owners. We got young men. These kids is anywhere from 18 to 28 years old. You got some old timers. You definitely have some old timers, but from 18 to 28 years old, black men mostly. 18 to 28 years old. And you talk about, yo, I'm trying to save the kid. I'm trying to keep the kid off the streets. I'm trying to save him. But you allow him to fight every week to play football? If you fighting in front of them, in front of the white folks, where you should be playing ball, that's cooning. Damn, that's a fact. There's a scene in Django. There's a scene in Django where the white master gets two black slaves to fight each other. To fight each other. And he's sitting there and he's entertained. So as I was saying, tell him, bro, I hear you 100%. Thank you, Neto. So again, they think that I'm playing. They think I'm throwing shade at the TFL. I'm dead serious when it comes to this fighting shit. Listen, there's a lot of shit I throw shade at. Yes, I agree. I do that shit. But if you know me from day one of me joining the Semipro shit, part of the reason I didn't want to be a part, I told Dennis no, I wasn't going to do this anymore. Part of the reason why is that he assured me that my team will be better. You can't get an audience at your game. Who wants to see your fight? Who wants to see you slash somebody? Who wants to see you shoot somebody? Who wants to see somebody die? Because that's what's going to have to happen for this shit to stop. Because the leagues don't do enough. They don't do enough. I'm sorry. They don't do enough. Now, I do like what the TFL is doing, and I hope the EFA, the MLF, and the NEFL, I don't even know if that's the right initials for that league. I hope they follow suit. What they did was they decided that as soon as the fight breaks out, referees walk off the field, the game is over. Boom. Great point. Just tuned in. Sorry I'm late. Can you briefly touch upon what was said in the beginning of the broadcast, please? I will. What's the solution, King? I like what the TFL is doing. I like what the TFL is doing. As soon as the fight breaks out, the referee's gone. But what I don't like is I think that the game should be a forfeit for both teams. Soon as they leave the field, the penalty has to be severe. And then part of the reason why they wear numbers is so you can determine who is the player in the fight. Who's the player in the fight? That player is not only suspended, he's done. He's done for the year, and he has to reapply individually in order to play. You have to make the penalty severe. Part of the reason why the fights keep going on is because they know nothing's going to happen to them. It's like if your spouse cheats. If your spouse goes out and cheats, and he knows that his spouse is going to take him back, guess what? He's going to continue to cheat. He or she is going to continue to cheat. The penalty is not severe enough. But I do think what they're doing is a step in the right direction. It's definitely a step in the right direction. Where's my glasses? Because I can't see. I'm sorry. But you know what? You know what? A young kid is going to have to die for the league to fix it. And they're going to say, "Oh no, you're being dramatic." Where the fuck? You know where I come from? You know where I come from? I come from death. When there's death, when shit gets fixed after death. That's where I come from. So I know, I see it. I work so hard to make sure that my kids, my sons especially, I have a 27-year-old son, I work so hard to make sure that they never, ever, ever have to live that type of lifestyle. I work so hard. Listen, I will cut dudes. Do I got dudes that are Looney Tunes? Yes. Do I got dudes that want to fight? Yes. But you know what I tell them? I tell them this. I tell them straight up, if you're going to fight, count me out. count me out. If you want to fight, I'm leaving. Because that's not how football is played. Football saved my life. There's parts of the game that you're supposed to impose your will on somebody. Now, you got these dudes who are so street that they get smacked in the face because they're not good football players. They get smacked in the face, then they want to fight. They get a good football player to smack a street dude in the face. Now he wants to get a gun and shoot him. That's part of the game. Nobody loves the shit talking like me. Oh, I love the shit talking. And guess what? It's an honor to talk the shit. If when you talk shit, it puts pressure on yourself. But I'm not out here for the fighting. And if my guy is wrong, I am the witness. Trust me. If my guy is wrong, I am the witness. I will give you an example. Because some nitwit kid from the Warriors, I think they Michael Anderson or something like that, he brought this up last night. He goes, Epps is the same dude that wouldn't fight for his team when the Gators, when he got to a fight with the Gators. You sound stupid. You don't even know what happened. I'm going to tell you what happened. Kid on my team spit in another dude's face on the Gators. Spit in his face. I don't condone spitting on anybody. You will never see me back that dude up. You will never see me back my man up. He spit on somebody. Spit. I'm not condoning that. So what I did was this. I tried to help the young man. I did this. I called the timeout. I walked across the field. I spoke to the Gators coach and I said, Coach, I don't condone what that kid did. He's off my team. I walked back to my sideline. I said to the kid, yo, listen, I suggest you leave because I don't think it's going to be too good for you. I suggest you leave. He said to me, Coach, I ain't no pussy. There's a difference between being a pussy and having self-perseverance. I only told him once. I told him once you should leave. He chose not to leave. After that, I went to the J. Cole concert. I'm not condoning that. If you want to fight for a dude that spit on somebody, then you are just as bad as the spitter. That means you good with him spitting on somebody. To the death sometimes. I don't think it's a black-white. Christian, stop playing, Christian. Stop playing, Christian. Call a spade, Christian. Christian Fats Jordan, call a spade. Christian, there's nothing, there's a majority of semi-pro. I'm going to say almost 80 to 85% of semi-pro is black and Hispanic. This is not a black-white issue. This is a black issue. You can't tell me you mad that Nipsey Hussle got killed, but you ready to jump on a nigga out on the football field because he knocked the shit out of you. I don't think it's a black-white issue. I think it's a society and the internet era. Nobody want to look soft by walking away on video. Come on, man. Come on, man. Leagues need to start banning players for one fight. That's it. You're done. You get into a fight, you are done. Period. If you leave the bench, area, you're suspended for 2 games. If the owner doesn't give up the players who left the bench area, they forfeit the next 2 games. Yes, 2 games. It has to be severe. No, it's called no leadership. Yusef, that's 100% right. That's 100% right. Because when I took over the tribe that last year, I took over the tribe, they were fighting all the time. But you know what? It's some sucker shit. It really is some sucker shit to fight with all that goddamn equipment on. And then you go in the parking lot and y'all hugged up. You be in the parking lot with no gear on, you hugged up, but you fighting with all the goddamn equipment on. Come on, man. Come on, man. And owners should tell players, stop. They're still paying for refs, paying money to fight. And the referees, collect your money in the beginning of the game. The game don't start until you get all of your money. So when the game breaks out into a fight, you leave with all of your money. Y'all want to complain about the referees, but you can't even control your team. You can't even control yourselves. The second, I'm telling you, the second I lose control of my team is the second I'm done. I'm gone. I'm not coaching no more. I'm not coaching anymore. If I lose control of the Long Island Red Devils, I'm not coaching anymore. I swear to you, I promise. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. So when I posted in the EFA, the TFL stands for The Fight League. Yup, I meant that shit. And that shit was tongue-in-cheek. Yeah, it was meant to be funny. Yeah, but it also, for me, because I've been on this shit from day one. EFA, be careful. It meant for me, EFA, put the EFA on notice, to put semi-pro football on notice, because you can give me all the initials. The initials don't mean shit. This is a semi-pro football issue. How you gonna invite your family to a game? How you invite your daughter to a game? How you gonna invite your baby to a game? How you gonna invite your mother, your father to a game? They gotta risk getting hurt to watch you play football? How you gonna draw a gate? I've never seen over 100 people at a maybe the JD Classic. JD Classic is the only game I see that gets a profitable gate. Y'all be getting a gate with 3 people in the stands, selling tickets for $10 and 3 people in the stands. What the fuck? What the fuck? This shit looks crazy. It's embarrassing. I've been from day one in the 5-star, been day one. The fighting has to stop. It doesn't matter what room you post it in. Somebody's gonna have to die. There's a difference between a skirmish and fighting. Because I see this, it's a skirmish. Oh, it was just a skirmish. There's a difference between skirmish and fighting. Football versus street. If you're a street dude and you've never played football, you probably don't want to mess with those dudes. You probably don't want those dudes on your team. Because those dudes don't know what it is to get knocked in the face and get up and have to walk away. Because that's what football is. Football is about imposing your will onto somebody else. Now, this is what happens at a game yesterday. A kid jacks up another kid. He blocks the shit out of him, just like every coach teaches him to do. He takes the kid, blocks the shit out of him. Blocks him to his sideline. Now, let me give you a little insight about when another player is on another team's sideline. Player A is on Team B sideline. There's always dangerous territory over there. It's always dangerous. You might get some Gatorade spilled on you. You might get stepped on. All types of shit might happen over there. We all know this. It's dirty work over there. It's nasty. Your ass should get up and get to the field as quickly as possible. Not stand there and talk shit If I get dropped off at a Ku Klux Klan rally, I'm not going to stand there and talk shit. I'm running. I'm getting to a safe place. And then y'all miss me with all that. Oh, he's my brother. He's my brother because he wears the same uniform as you. Half you motherfuckers don't even talk to each other until Saturday. He's my brother. Miss me with that bullshit too. Y'all don't even talk to each other half the time till Saturday or Sunday or whatever you play. Now you brothers because you wear the same black jersey or same green jersey, same purple jersey. Now you brothers? You teammates. Condoning poor behavior. That's the other thing. These owners rather cover it up. When you cover it up, you condone it. It's okay when you cover it. You're basically saying to your team, it's okay that you did this when you cover it up. Everybody in the semi-pro football world should know who that kid was who caught that kid on Saturday. Everybody should know his name. His picture should be posted all over the thing. So we know not to fuck with this kid. Because this kid's going to land up on somebody else's football team. That's a fact. Owners, administrators, you putting out so much money, so much of your time, so much of your money, so much of your time for a little young kid. You talk about you out here to help kids. No, you're not out here helping kids. You can't say I'm out here to help kids and allow them to fight because they got jacked up in a football game. They're supposed to get jacked up in a football game. Y'all got the game fucked up. Owners and administrators. Y'all out here telling people to suck your joint. Suck your joint. For over football? Suck your joint. People have died for suck your joint. Man. James Simpson, you have a great point. Refs should walk out. Refs should walk out, Carter Jones. Accountability, rap coach, Mike up. Accountability is the word. Accountability is the word. I got to be accountable for my brother. I got to be accountable for the owner. I got to be accountable for the league. I got to be accountable for these 54 kids that I'm coaching. And that's right, kids. They're kids to me. My oldest guy may be 31, 32 years old. He's a kid. Don't tell me you like the kids, you love the kids, you doing this because you want to keep him off the street, but you allow him to bring the street to the field? No Limps, James Simpson made a great point. I'm sorry I missed what James' point was. Yes, stop fighting, people. Stop fighting. It's madness. The game should end after a fight starts. You keep the game going, and first cheap shot, there will be another fight. That's a fact. Nothing like back in the day. That's the other thing. So you got these older guys talking about, back in the, nothing's going to happen because back in the day, it was worse. That is not the answer. That is not the answer. Because back in the day, this happened, so it won't happen today. That is not the answer. It was wrong back in the day. It was wrong yesterday. It is wrong today. James Simpson, teams can ban players too. Skip Jenkins, talk your shit. Skip Jenkins, talk your shit. But guess what? Teams won't do that because they'll sell their soul for a win. They will sell their soul for a win. Skip Jenkins is right on point. It's not just the league. The team could also say, yo, my man, you can't play for me no more. Everybody knows my team. Everybody knows semi-pro world. My team has a problem on the offensive line. We're a little light in the pants. So, we're just not as big and as good as we should be. Okay, the guy I cut, he was one of my best offensive linemen. I had to let him go. I couldn't condone him spitting in no man's face. I had to let him go. Somebody said, mind your business. This shit is everywhere. Hey, yep, that's a fact too, Yusef. Somebody told me to mind my business. Why? So you could kill one of my players? Because I'm telling you now, whatever team we play against, I'm telling my team to try to rip your head off. So he goes to rip your head off. Now you mad? Now you shoot him? Or you stab him? Or you fight him? Because he's doing what I asked him to do? I'm telling every team I play against, my players are taught to rip your head off. So it is my business, because I participate in this shit. You don't even know how close I was to just giving it up after I see that kid get slashed. And they're going to tell me a shoulder pad or a punch did that. Fuck out of here. It's crazy. Niggas defending the chance to fight. All facts. I respect this. Good point, Skip. But if Killer fights on Ravens and he's a good player and the league don't ban him, he will be on the Punishers next season. Ban the motherfuckers from the league forever. No second chances. Yes, I believe that. Even with leadership, Yusef still, that shit still festers. And as a player, it ruins the flow of the game. I was at a game yesterday where a fight breaks out. The goddamn coach has to call the team in the middle of the 50-yard line. The referees is breaking up. I don't know. James Wallace, I love it. Derwin, what's up? Derwin, Dog Nuts. I'm happy you alive, bro. My brother Dog Nuts, his fucking tire exploded on his truck. And he pulled it over to the side, thank God. Why would you? Bo Jones is watching. I ain't fighting for nobody. I make $77K a year. I ain't fighting for nobody. James, if a team bans a player for a season, I bet he'll think twice by the time next season comes around. Skip, I think you can give him another chance, but he has to reapply. He has to sit before the board, and he has to show that he's contrite. He can't just go on the team. He has to sit before the board of each league, whatever league he's trying to participate in. Let's say it's the EFA. He has to sit before JP, George, and Sean. JP, George, and Sean, and whoever else, he has to sit in front of them and show that he's contrite. And the first time he fucks up, he's done forever. So I believe in a second chance. I really do believe in a second chance. Skip, ban their ass for life. David Miranda shouldn't even be in semi-pro anymore. Low Rux wanted to kill. The caution hook, what's up? What's up, Will? Elijah Butts, what's up? Him, wanted to kill him. It's most of the non-ball players that want to fight. That's a fact, Jeff Blackman. That's a fact. That's a fact all day. Yeah, Brad McCoy. But if everybody understands what being an adult is about, we won't have these problems. We see we older cats are the problem too. Thank you, Yusef. Yusef just hit it on the head. We owe the cats are the problem too, because we don't want to give them our time because of their mouth. Thank you. Y'all think I'm crazy when I'm ranting and raving on the sideline. Yo, let me tell you, I'm so proud of my guys. I'm so proud of my guys because they were the ones fighting all the time too. And guess what? All the fighting is to a minimum on my team. On my team. And I'm not doing nothing different. I'm just not tolerating no bullshit. I'm not selling out my soul for a win. But like Epps is doing, he to me saying, fuck it. Somebody has to do it, and I salute. And that's what I'm saying today. Because yesterday, when I'm reading some of this shit, and these guys are like saying, yo, you throwing shade at the TFL. Throwing shade at the TFL? Like, the fighting is the problem in semi-pro football, not the TFL. The fighting is the problem in the TFL because that shit happens weekly. They've had 3 weeks, and I think they've had 5 fights. 3 weeks, 5 fights. You don't see a problem? If you don't throw a guy out who cuts a guy across his face, you damn sure ain't gonna throw a guy out for throwing a punch. We don't even know who the guy is who cut the guy across the face. The guy gets cut across his face with his baby out there, his wife out there. Come on, man. Miss me with that dumb shit. I can't invite my wife and my daughter to a game? Biondo, what's up? Gina, what's up? Jennifer DeRose, what's up? True. Quan Bully, what's up? I hate that fake tough shit. Yes, I do too. I do too. But that fake tough shit goes on every day, everywhere, Skip. We know that fake tough shit goes on every day, everywhere. Not just the football field. Shit still can go bad. Depends on the people's mentality. And that's what I'm talking about. So, because the league refuses to do anything about it, because the owners refuse to do anything about it, because the players refuse to do anything about it, somebody's going to have to die. I'm giving you reality. Somebody's going to have to die. Even there's honor amongst thieves. There's honor amongst thieves. There's no honor amongst football players. These football players got to go to work Monday. Y'all been trying to break a motherfucker's leg, break a motherfucker's arm, but he got to go feed his family on fucking Monday. Y'all don't even give a damn about that. Listen, I'm one for knocking somebody in their goddamn mouth. Knock them in the mouth. But do it in a clean fashion. Some guys take what's said on social media personally and carry it over the game day. Brett Tucker, that's a fact too. Like, don't talk shit to me if you can't take talking shit to me. A, I'm gonna probably make you look silly. And I'm gonna insult you without even cursing sometimes. I dig what you're saying, Epps. What I'm saying is that egos and pride play a huge part in this shit. That's a fact, Christian. That's a fact. So what you're saying, Christian, it's about me. It's not about the team. And the team ain't about the league. That's why these leagues don't fucking last. We are missing the bigger picture. And I'm saying this shit because guess what? Nobody else will. Nobody else say the shit? When a kid is laying dead on the field, when a 22 kid is laying dead on the field, a 22, 23-year-old kid is laying dead on the field, and the owner and the coach in the league have to go to his mother and father and explain to him that your son died because we didn't do enough to stop the fighting, to stop the violence. In football. Yo, my son be out there. My son is 18 years old. Then I got an 80-year-old man who's the owner of my football team. He's at every game. He's 80 years old. Like, come on, dude. I gotta watch an 80-year-old man. I gotta make sure an 80-year-old man doesn't get jacked up because he has a red jacket on. Come on, man. Come on, man. I don't bring my kids no more. More fights break out on the field than in the stands. That's a fact. That's a fact. You know why they break out in the field? Because they got all that goddamn equipment on. Kings Bay always packed, coach. Yes, I said that. Kings Bay is the only place that makes money. The Ravens made $2,100. Good for you. We used to pack it out. Okay, how often can a semi-pro team make $2,100? Come on, stop playing. Stop playing. You can get a gate at Canarsie. The All-Star game, they tried to have the All-Star game at Canarsie a couple of years ago, and they lost money. There's nobody paying for that shit. Come on, man. Elijah Hercules, David Grace, what's up? Tyshawn Mack, what's up, Papa? Joseph De Loretta, Clayton Epps, what's up? Facts. Dwayne Edward Eliza, what's up, boy? You won't cover up for Tom Brady. Well, I don't know what that means. Gina, hi, honey. Because there is no more loyalty jumping from team to team. And that's the other thing. That's why I said miss me with that brother shit. My brother. He's your brother now, but you'll leave him the very next year. Come on, miss me with that brother shit. That happened? I'm hella late. Yeah, that happened. Truth. Funniest thing with these kids is, they will tell you to shut up or go to another post. Go to another post. This is my post. Be like, what? Do not. No, this is a public forum. Thank you. Thank you. This is a public forum. I can say what I want, where I want, is what I want. Then how you telling a grown man to shut up and mind your business on the computer? These kids are funny. That's a fact, Yusef. What he's saying is hell no, Carlton Touche Williams. Ahmed, what's up? Yusef, I just speak from a different angle, brother, because I'm in it. Young team, but not targeting my team. There has to be more of you and I and a couple of veterans that's still around that express what should be. Epps is nailing this shit, even speaking to other kids from opposing teams. Teams after games in lots that got caught up in the web. That cover up shit is wrong. You know what kills me too? After the game you say a prayer. Like what? After the game you say a prayer. You say a prayer. You don't believe in the Lord? The Lord ain't in you? After the game, you say a prayer. Then you want to meet the motherfucker in the parking lot. Come on, stop. There's a lot of phony shit going on out here. So bad kids get... Oh, man. Where am I at? So bad kids get smacked legally and jump up to fight at that very moment. What the F? Too much suck my used loosely nowadays. Too many reckless individuals with reckless mouths. 100% gold facts. This is our business. Don't talk about this is not your business. This is our business because we participate in semi-pro football. Semi-pro football is going to die. You know why? Because schools, you can't get a school field nowadays. You can't get a school field because school is not allowing you, especially in Long Island. A school is not allowing you to go out there, smoke weed, drink alcohol, fight, shoot, stab, kill each other. It is not going to happen on a school field. If you got a school field, God bless you. Coop, what's up? Stowers, what's up? Harlem Gators, what's up? Facts. But that woo. But for that W, woo. For that W, woo. Thank you, Ep. Sound off. It's very Bush League. Fighting fucks the flow up of the game. I'm telling you right now, it fucks the flow up of the game. Let's say BK, beat kill. What the hell? BKLI? I don't know what the hell that means. Damn. Dooney Tunes, what's up? Kyle, what's up? Let's say Killer has a fight on the Ravens, but he's banned for the season. The TFL should have him pay a fighting or behavior deposit. Wait. Listen to this. Let's say Killer has a fight on the Ravens, and he is banned for a season. The TFL should have him pay a fighting behavior deposit when he reapplies. I like that. $400. And if he fights, he don't get his money back. I like that rule. Now we're thinking. Now we're coming up with some solutions. Instead of saying, it's just another fight. I like that. It allows him to give him a second chance, and if he's really about it, being contrite, he'll get his money back. I like that. Two allegedly by one team. You run your program how it's supposed to be, Epps. I saw that day one. No sell. Thank you. Stefan Andre, what's up? Mickey Fairtroy get out for one punch from the TFL. Get out for one punch of the TFL. What? I don't understand what that means. Chris Stowers, what up? Ben, what's up? Sorry I'm late. Was there a fight at your game? No, there wasn't a fight at our game. There was a skirmish at our game. There wasn't a fight. I blame the coaches. The product you put on the field is a reflection of you. Coach, you and Coach Jim not going for that. That's very true. Maurice McCoy, what's up? G not having that. Okay, I hope so. Because I know something that you don't, but I hope so. Rob McCoy, what's up, my guy? Facts. My daughters, listen. Christian's daughters are two of the sweetest little girls. They had their little daddy's jersey on. They had their daddy's big-ass jersey on. They tied it up and made it fit them. And they was out there giving everybody some fruit. They was out there walking up and down the sideline. Would you like an orange? Would you like a tangerine? They was giving out candy. They was giving out water, giving out Gatorade. The sweetest little girls. So now, and it was on the sideline. So now something happens on the sideline. These two little girls got to be in the mix. Come on, man. Stop talking to me crazy. Why these two little girls got to be in the mix? Because they out there supporting their daddy. Facts. I know coaches not having that either. We need more coaches like them, Brad McCoy. Talk about some coaches, but that's another roundtable chat. I'm not gonna get another coach. Listen, I know Tony Spina ain't having that shit either. But I also know Tony Spina coaches a more mature team. That team is an adult team. I always tell my team, as long as I've been in the league, as long as I don't know what went on before me, as long as I've been in the league, though, I've never heard of a Seminoles in a fight. I've never heard of Seminoles, a team, in a fight. They talk shit, yeah, but then they go out there and beat your ass. Like it's supposed to be done. They're more mature. There's more men on that team than children. That's what I noticed about them. It's not an excuse that they won a champion. It's not a coincidence that they won a championship 5 years in a row. I was speaking to John yesterday, and John said yesterday, like, I'm not even arguing with a team like that. And I'm not going to tell you what team he was talking about. He says, I'm not even going to argue with a team like that. There's a different maturity. You see it through a different lens. It's not a coincidence they win four or five championships in a row. It's not a coincidence. We better fix this up on Saturday. Practice and communication is important. Must prepare for the next game. We're not talking about that today, baby. I love you. Teams should be fined by the league every time they start. But Minaj, Cater, I also believe that too. Not only should the player be fined, the team should be fined. And if they can't pay the fine, guess what? They don't play until they pay the fine. You have to make it stringent. That's what they need. That's what they did too, my dog. What's up, big bro? Got kicked out. Security is needed at all games. No, not security. Not security. Police. Police. Because you might have to take a motherfucker out in handcuffs. Police. This shit needs to stop. Shit needs to stop. Putting that money up for transgressors is the answer. They do it at every level. Facts. Called fines. Ha ha ha. I'm glad someone is finally talking about this. Us players have lives after the game. Someone getting slashed for a hobby is insane. Let me tell you, Elijah Hercules. Excuse me. I went back and forth with this. At first, I was going to do it. Then I said, nah, I'm not going to do it. Then I said I was going to do it. I went back and forth. Then I said, fuck it. If I don't say something, nobody's going to say anything. So maybe, just maybe, the commissioners, the administrators, the coaches, the owners will say, hey, we got to fix this shit. Or we will not have semi-pro football in New York anymore. Fine's definitely a good idea because these players can avoid this unnecessary behavior on the field. How can we take this semi-pro game to the next level? That's what I'm talking about. If try to be better. How are you going to make it better? Nobody. Do y'all understand? You can't say, you better off saying minor league football. Because when you say semi-pro football, people say, ah. If I go to a college coach and I say, yeah, I'm coaching a semi-pro team, he's like, I have to explain to him that my team is not like every other semi-pro team. I give you an example. I had a college coach. There's a college coach on here right now. He could tell you. There is a college coach who's on this live feed right now. I have a college coach come to me and say, yo, do you have any players? Yeah, I got players. And again, let me tell you this. It's not beyond me to say, yo, I know a player that plays on another team. So let's just take the Ravens, for example. Let's say the Ravens got a good receiver. It's not being past me to say, yo, Coach so-and-so, I may not have any players, but the Ravens got a receiver that's a dog. I'll do that shit. Because I'm all about getting the kid out and showing him a different way of life. Can I expose who the coach is on this coach, can I expose who the college coach is on this thing? Coach knows who I'm talking about. Is there the college coach that's on here? Can I expose you? Can I tell them who you are? Just say yes. Okay, good. That young man, Rob McCoy, right there. Rob McCoy is a college coach. He coaches at a Division III school in Virginia. What's the name of the school you call? What's the name of your school, Rob? He coaches at a Division III school. And that's my man. That's my man. Now, it is not beyond him to say to me, yo, coach, you got any players? He'll ask me. But at the same time, I love Rob McCoy. I love Rob McCoy. I am not sending some asshole to go to Rob McCoy's school so he has a headache all the time. Listen, I'm sending a kid there that I know is a reflection of me. Division III defensive coordinator at Southern Virginia University. He's not the only coach I know, but that's my man. And as long as we keep fighting, as long as we keep doing ignorant shit, I'm never going to send a kid to a Division III, to Rob McCoy school, unless I know he's a great kid. For instance, Bam. I don't know if Bam has any eligibility. Bam is on my team. I don't know if he has any eligibility. Bam is a fantastic player. He's ridiculous. He's ridiculous. He's a ridiculous player. Has a great head for the game. I will send Bam to Rob McCoy any day of the week. I don't know if Bam wants to go to college, but I will send him. Come check out this kid Bam. And most of you could account for Bam. But then there's some kids, and I'm not going to mention their names, that the kids that are on my team, and have eligibility. They have great ability on the football field too. I'm not sending them to Rob McCoy. I don't give a fuck. I'm not sending them to Rob McCoy. You crazy as shit. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? You stay here with me. You my headache. Yes, I am your man. Closer to your youngin'. Thanks for everything, bro. No doubt. All day long. Todd Taylor, what's up? Drink some water, Noel. Yo. And how are we going to take the semi-pro football to the next level? Okay, here's the first thing we need to do. Stop fighting. We need to call a spade a spade. We need to call a spade a spade. We need to call owners out on their actions, call administrators out on their actions. Administrators can't be out here fighting, out here inviting people to their joint. You can talk shit on Facebook all day. I'm with the shits. You can talk shit on Facebook all day long. I don't have a problem with that. And if you can't talk shit, on Facebook, then don't start no shit. If you can't take it when the shit goes awry, then don't talk no shit. Reese Chandler, what's up, bro? Don't talk no shit. If you are the type of guy that when you lose, like for instance, we lost to the police department. I knew Facebook was going to be crazy. I knew it is because I'm vocal on Facebook. I'm very vocal on Facebook. I know Facebook's going to be crazy. I can't get mad. How the fuck am I going to get mad? All the shit I talk? How can I get mad? That's the sucker shit. How can you get mad with all the shit I talk? I'm going to get mad because they talking shit to me? That's crazy. Semi-pro should be like JUCO as far as keeping this football dream alive. That's how it should be. I don't ever watch lives, but this shit right here, though, is what the league needed. Thank you, Christian. Not just your league, not just the TFL. This is what semi-pro football. This is what I feel semi-pro football needs. I got 10 minutes and I'm done. Speaking as someone part of the TFL, the player that cut the other player has been banned. Has been banned by the Bobcats and the league. We have let administrators of other leagues know who he is. Thank you. So he can't play on another team. Thank you. I fully agree. This has to stop out here. Guys are missing the bigger picture. Missing the bigger picture. We should be our communities, NFL neighborhoods. You should go. That should be like something you do. Do community work. But how you gonna do community work when the local thug is on your team? He's bringing a gun to the community center. But due to the actions of some, Semipro is looked at in a negative light. That's a fact. It can be much bigger than what it is. That's a fact. There is so much undisciplined talent out here. That's a fact. Semipro, brother. Brad, any money players that go to college, chances is done. I tried it. Again, I like what the TFL is doing with the rule, with the referees. As soon as there's a fight, walk off the field. Let the referees collect their money and walk off the field. Collect their money at the beginning of the game. As soon as a fight breaks out, walk off the field. Both teams forfeit. Never mind that, whoever's winning at that point wins the game. Bullshit. Walk off the field, both teams forfeit. I also like James Simpson rule. If the dude is banned from the league, because I believe in second chances. I sincerely do believe in second chances. So if a dude gets kicked out of the league, he can reapply. He has to pay $400 to the league. If he pays his $400 to the league, not to your team, but to the league, he gets his money back. That's helping a brother. That's helping a kid. Not just closing your eyes to the shit. That ain't helping. And that mind your business shit, I'm not minding my business. Because that shit could be me. That shit could be my son. That shit could be one of my players. That shit could be my 80-year-old owner. He lived for 80 years. Now he gonna die from a gun wound at a football game? Are you kidding me? And some of y'all ain't gonna want to hear this either. Black people, I got 7 minutes left. Black people, you gotta do better. You gotta do better. You gotta do better than most. You gotta do better. You gotta do better. Don't be mad because Nipsey Hussle dies, but you out here fighting because you got your ass kicked in the football game. They look at you like a joke. You're a joke. You don't even care about your next brother's life, who you break bread with sometimes, who you be in his car sometimes. You mad at Nipsey Hussle's death, but you ready to kill a dude because that's what's going to happen. I'm telling you, JP, Sean, George, Sean Kelman, Chambliss, who else is there? David, who else is there? Al, the MLF administrators. Somebody's going to die. Somebody's going to die. Oh, Nolan's exaggerating. Where the fuck are y'all from that you don't understand somebody's going to die? Because it's getting more aggressive each year. If you don't think somebody's going to die and you're the administrator, something's wrong with you. A kid is going to die, a young kid. And are you ready? Are you ready to go knock on his mother's door? Are you ready to go knock on his mother's door and say, yo, your son died? on a football field from a gunshot wound? Are you ready to make that? Are you ready to go knock on that mother's door? I bet you're not. Are you ready to pay for funerals? Because guess what? MLF, EFA, TFL, NEFL, ABC, QRST, whoever the fuck it is, guess what? You're going to pay for that funeral. Oh, yes, you are. Are you ready to go tell this guy's girlfriend, his wife, and his 2-year-old baby that he died from a gunshot wound or he died from a stabbing on a football field? Are you ready to do that? I bet you're not. I bet you're not. So let's get it together. Let's get it together. I was kind of going back and forth. Should I go in here and do this? Should I go in here and say this and all this other shit? I was going back and forth. But you know what? I feel like the weight of the world is off my chest. And maybe somebody will hear me. Maybe one of these kids will hear me. Maybe these coaches, maybe these administrators, maybe these owners will hear me. I feel like the weight of the world is off my chest. I see semi-pro player go to arena, one, get a shot with the Jets, and his son is now a top recruit at LSU. Derek Stingley Jr. Wow. His grandfather got paralyzed by Jack Tatum. True story. That's Darryl Stingley. That's Darryl Stingley's his grandfather. So anything can happen. Anything can happen. But as young, and call it what it is, there's 80 to 85% of these people that play in this league are black and Hispanic. Don't tell me you mad at Nipsey Hussle's death. Don't tell me you mad at Tupac's death. Don't tell me you mad at Biggie's death. Don't tell me you mad at your man's death. But then you go out and you do the same exact fucking thing. It's a contradiction. It's a contradiction. Get it together. League officials, stop covering up the bullshit too. Nobody here is dumb. Stop covering it up. It makes you look bad. Everybody want to be a blood, this and Crip that, and bringing that shit to the football field. And guess what? Skip said it best. Skip said it best. You as a team do not have to accept those players. Skip said it best. You as a team do not have to sell your soul for a win. Don't accept him. I don't give a damn how nice he is. He could be Deion Sanders. I don't give a fuck. If he out here starting shit, he got to go. Colors Over Team is saying that they talk back and forth on Facebook all week. Suck my...